Sup guys, TK here. Time to check out the Painted SLKs. Yes, I am lazy and I am reusing the same cars from the last video and maybe in the video before that. So, limited on time here, so just bear with me please. Here is your lime. I actually like the SLKs quite a bit, but mainly on the Animus GP because it's a race car and I think these wheels look very race car-ish. With the plain black tread. I think they look really good on this car. You know, doesn't look bad here on the Cintiq V17 when it's kind of plain. I don't care for it as much here. That heat wave, I don't know if it's the contrast of it. You know, you got motion there and the wheels are just kind of plain. It just doesn't do very much for me, whereas I like this. Now, I don't know why this one. Maybe it's because of slower motion, different motion. I don't know. I like it. I like it here. You got the pink ones. I didn't really do anything on this side though, so never mind. I like this. I did make one car, I guess. I was messing around with the glossy block paint that came. These are just the plain default colors right here. And this is burnt sienna. So I like them. I mean, they're not great. But the way I look at it is every crate kind of has that plain wheel. You know, if you go all the way back to the CC1s, we had the chakrams. CC2 had the Lobos. I guess that, you know, they did have that little bit of glow, but the Troikas came in CC3. I mean, hell, the Nitro had what, Fireplug and Triplex, I think. So, you know, I mean, every crate has a wheel like this. Now, if that were my choice, I would say the crate should be limited to animated wheels, glow wheels, you know, whatever. That's the way I refer to them. You know, and wheels like this should be drops in the game. You know, kind of like the common drops. I don't even know if now that we can trade wheels up to be, or, you know, trade up to exotic to make the what used to be common wheels, I'm not even sure those wheels can drop in the game anymore. I'd love if somebody could confirm that. Do the exotic wheels drop in the game? I didn't really read the patch notes that carefully. Speaking of, I actually started making this video about a week ago. I guess it was last Wednesday or Thursday, the day before the patch came out. And I only got a couple minutes into it. I wasn't even to this point going through the wheels like I am now. And, you know, I had to turn it up. Like, anybody who's watched my videos knows I don't edit this stuff. I don't have time for that. You know, I wish I did because it would definitely lower the size of the videos. I mean, I'm uploading like a 5 gig file sometimes, depending on how long it is. But, you know, I just make them real quick, don't edit them, you know. So I definitely have some flubs sometimes probably. But I was making it and I started complaining. And it was mainly about how we really haven't gotten much since the since the crates came out. There's really not been many painted items. We've gotten free stuff, like the holiday items. We've gotten free, you know, the Rick and Morty stuff. But there's not been any painted items. Like, we're the common painted wheels. We haven't really seen any new ones. Painted toppers was where I was really originally thinking in my mind. Is I've had 311 painted toppers, and I've had all of them since last year. So here we are in August. You know, getting close to a year later, because I think I had them all by October or November, and there hasn't been any new ones up until the Rick and Morty patch where we got the Cromulon painted toppers. So I was kind of like, yeah, man, like, I love the crates, but it kind of sucks that we don't get any free stuff anymore. And I mean, you know, I guess you could argue that, hey, if you're a new person to the game, there's a ton of free stuff, and then you got to pay for anything after that. So yeah, I can see it from both sides. Well, I didn't get to finish the video. Had to stop it. And thank goodness I didn't upload it because I was kind of bitching and moaning. Excuse my French. And then the next day, the new patch dropped. And boom, we get, you know, 6 flavors of cars painted. You know, I really hope the Dominus is coming. Because that was one that I was kind of like, oh man, that one didn't come in the patch. I want some painted Paladins would be nice. And then all the, you know, the, 9 different boosts that we got painted. I was overjoyed. I was like, man, you got to be kidding me. I was sitting there thinking, like, someone from Psyonix is watching me. Just really happy. I think the prices have been extremely reasonable, mainly because everybody and their mother could make them. I traded in items and got 27 different items out of the deal because I had a whole bunch of stuff. I still kept some stuff because I noticed in the patch notes they're like, you might not want to trade in everything, so I only traded in about half my stuff. Yes, I have a lot of trash items on one of my trading accounts. But I mean, just, yeah, I was overjoyed. I think it was a great patch. I assume we will not get another patch with painted items until after the next crate. I imagine they'll kind of put it between the next two crates. Maybe even, we might get 2 more crates before we see the next one. But I really want some painted Dominus. I want some painted Paladins, like I said. So I was just, yeah, super happy. Thank you, Psyonix. I am still waiting on my my Knight Topper helmet and my sword and shield antenna. I know y'all are going to make one of those for me. I'll be patient, though. I know it's coming. But, yeah, I thought, wow, they did a really good job with that. Very pleasant surprise, because I was getting worried when we started hearing about, there's other guys that have gone through the code, and everybody was talking about, oh, there's painted Octanes coming, and I thought, oh, that'll be cool, but it's going to come in a crate. I never would have thought they would have released that stuff for free. So kudos to Psyonix for that patch. Hopefully we'll get some painted halos, because I think that was also noticed in the patch, or not in the patch, but in the code for the game, that they're there. So hopefully we're going to be getting something like that soon. Let me go ahead and do what I normally do. I'm going to drive. I'll use this car real quick. Whoa, that is loud. Whoa, that's really loud. I don't know if it's as loud for you, but it is for me. My ears hurt. Oops. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the painted SLKs. I like them, like I said. Obviously, they're probably not the best of the Overdrive crate wheels. I probably think the turbines might be my favorite. But I will get... So, okay, here's a quick thing. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Pickle, calm down. Sorry, my dog is going crazy over here. Real quick, before you go, I forgot to do what I normally do. Let's check out, how about black and gray? Pretty big difference. Let's check out white and gray. Again, let's check out these two. There's your plain. Cobalt's quite a bit different. Okay, good. Burnt sienna versus orange. Kind of like the plain ones in the cobalt. Just cobalt and orange. Cobalt and orange are brighter. How about lime and saffron? Okay, those two are probably the closest, if I had to put money on it. I guess real quick. Yeah, I always like to compare them so y'all can see if there's a big difference. I will have more free time in the coming week, like basically for the next week. I may not be able to do anything tomorrow because I think I'm going to have to work late. But Friday when I get home, that night, Saturday, Sunday, probably I can whip out a video like every day for the next week or so, hopefully. There may be like 1 or 2 day gap there, but Saturday I may even try to, I may make 2 and then just like scatter the release, or I may throw them both up at the same time, depends. There's your painted SLKs. Turbines are coming. All the stuff from the new patch. I'll eventually get around to the RLCS decals. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that just yet. I guess I should just probably rush through them at some point. But that's it, guys. Next time. See ya.